When it comes to applying to college, or even for a summer job, it's helpful to show that you've held leadership positions. But what does it take to be a leader? Amelia finds out. Leaders, they're all around us. For example,
I mean, there are like the obvious leaders like presidents and prime ministers and things like that. But I feel like the real leaders are like your teachers, family members.
Like a coach of sports, because they have to get everyone together. They organize everything. They help make the team what the team is.
A Eagle Scout would be one of my personal favorites because I've known only two, and every single time I've known them, they've been one of the best people I've ever met. You know, they are my top leader list. I have a leader list.
A leader to me would be like a teacher or like an academic dean or someone that, does things and, like they do it not because they want attention, but they do it because they want to help other people around them.
but like just about everything else, there are good leaders and not so good leaders. So how do we become one of the good ones? For some guidance, we turn to Jason Ma. He wrote the book Young Leaders 3.0. Hi, Jason. Welcome to Teen Kids News.
Hi, it's great to be here.
How do you define a good leader?
A good leader starts with your own character, starts with your own values and beliefs, starts with a good belief system. I think a good leader is one who pretty much influences people to achieve a set of goals or a mission. And the great ones are really good at inspiring others. I think a good leader is good in communication, is compassionate, really cares about the project or the company or the club or the mission, communicates real well, and really brings out the best or brings out the goodness of the team around him or her. And there's many more to leadership, but those are some of the traits that I see that are important.
There's an old saying that says leaders are born, not made. Is that true?
Not at all, not at all. I think a leader could certainly be learned. You could learn to be leader. You get good coaches and mentors to help you. Do a lot of self-study. Google, read books. I really encourage kids to read books, nonfiction and good fiction, because I believe in the humility of continuously learning, improving, questioning good things. I think certain things that are so important about leadership is really to continue to hone your mindset, or I call it practical psychology, where it's really about your belief system, your story, and your management of your state, your emotion, as well as skills. And couple that with a strong sense of direction, you couldn't go wrong.
Basketball great Michael Jordan has said that you need to earn your leadership every day. How can we do that?
I think it's very important for you to lead by example. So people see you, people feel how you work, people can sense you. And for example, I guarantee you, Michael Jordan would probably be the first guy who comes into practice and spend the longest hours practicing shooting his moves, his strategies, his reflection, more than most other people that are not as great as him. And you look at how great he and like other great players and great successful leaders work. And one thing that I look into when I look at how successful they are is how do they prepare. It's really the quality of the preparation, the heart, that pretty much result in how great they are. And that example about Michael Jordan, a good example by the way, is one time I watched him play way back before you kids were born, and he had the flu, he was still playing, and he was giving 100%. And that is good demonstration of leadership.
Is being a leader something everyone should strive for, or is it okay to just be a follower?
Well, first of all, leader needs followers. The majority of people are followers, and be a good follower. It's fine. Everyone does not have to be a leader per se. Now that said, a leader could also be a follower based on projects. You could be the head of a club or head of a company, but for certain projects, hey, part of your teammates, one of your teammates may be the lead, and you become a follower. You become a support cast. So in a way, situational. Make it dynamic and adaptable. I think it's very important.
That's interesting. Any last advice?
Practice, learn, tap into your potential. Act, be outcome focused, Be purpose driven. Know why you do things, because knowing why and what is more important than hows. And of course, you have to define how, because a roadmap, your execution plan, in other words, your action plan to achieve important goals, all those are important too, because without great execution, nothing really matters.
Jason, thanks for leading us to some great information about leadership.
Thank you.
Being a good leader doesn't mean just being the person ordering everyone else around. In fact, many people say that the best leaders have a talent for not making people feel like they're being led. For Teen Kids News, I'm Amelia.